Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. How are you? Good, thank you. Here's a nice rosette. Yeah. I was just watching Glen Beck on YouTube. I'm only halfway through it. I'm just halfway. So I've got to put it in before I go from spewing it all out of my mouth, as God would say, and to, oh my God. Right, sorry. This one is this the reason Jeffrey Epstein's friends remain unknown or something? Great, so first of all, in the first part, it mentions that Jeffrey Epstein was a paedophile, and he's still he supposedly hung himself in jail, died in jail for his he was charged with child sexual abuse and grooming and all that stuff. And somehow, supposedly he managed to hang himself and he's supposedly dead. His accomplice, what's her face, also got charged with grooming, getting them, trying to encourage them to be sexual in return, or at least put up with being sexually abused. Right. I know, she was found guilty. Elaine, that's it, Elaine Maxwell. Okay. So, it's talking about a leaked email from some executive to Jeffrey Epstein. He was ordering which child he wanted to sexually abuse. So, the thing about, I think I've mentioned before, if you have a lot of money, you can buy technology, right? So, I was one of the children who were abused by Jeffrey Epstein and all his friends. And just in case you're wondering what happened to them when they grow up, you might have heard about some getting money in court. Those ones ran off to become breeders. They were issued by Jeffrey Epstein personal pimps, and that's the condition of their release. I didn't do that. I was on the Virgin Islands and I swam for it. Right. Okay, so the Snow White mentioned in that program was me. That's who they were ordering. Because they have advanced technology and including time devices, they can, and dimensional devices, they can abduct somebody from their homes, or they used to be able to. They're particularly like abducting people who've been abused by them since childhood. So just because he was ordering Snow White, who's me, at whatever time, does not necessarily mean there was a child at that time, but I was innocent. I still am innocent. So I was considered a child like that to them, and also because I've been a lifelong victim of being raped. So, and the other thing is, because I have time devices, they might have been ordering me as a child to be raped from whatever time they were in. Right. I want to say at this point, Camp David, which is where the American or US president, or American or USA president, maybe all three, yes, all of them, go for holidays and entertaining interstate dignitaries and royalty, and I should say fake royalty and all that stuff, is actually next door to Jeffrey Epstein's, one of his estates, and Ghislaine Maxwell's estates. they are actually at this moment present on their estate in the third dimension. And so we're looking into that. Anyway, so I just want to say again, child rape is wrong to do to a child, also wrong to do to an animal or an adult. And so, oh, it's Drew, Ghislaine Maxwell, Jane, yeah, it's Drew. So, wait, that's the one who slayed Jesus. Oh, there he is. Oh, right, see ya.